this is Aiden here from Trap Gaming with a Magic Origins booster box opening. Trap Gaming is my new channel with my friends. It is for Magic the Gathering and other gaming videos. So yeah, let's get to it. This is the Buy a Box promo. It is a Relic Seeker. It is a foil, and it's one generic, one white for a 2/2 with Renown 1. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put a 1/1 counter on it, and it becomes renowned. When it becomes renowned, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, and shuffle my library. It's pretty cool. I like it. So now let's get to everyone's favorite part. The packs. The box itself. So, if you're wondering, so to make sure yours is not like a fixed box, you have this wrapping, which has the Wizards of the Coast symbol on it, just to make sure it wasn't touched or anything. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. Let's get right to it. We have in here an insert. There's Jace. With all the other things that they have in the set. So, let's get to our first pack. And I'm going to be skipping through the commons. Commons aren't really a thing that people like, so yeah. And I'm going to be reading the uncommons and reading and going over the rare. So for our uncommons, we have Brawler's Plate, Consecrated by Blood, Consul's Lieutenant, and another Relic Seeker, except not the promo one. So you know what it does already. If you want to see the different art, here you go. It's pretty cool. Next pack. And please remember, if you like the video, like and subscribe. It's a new channel, so we're hoping to get some new followers. And we're going to do giveaways and stuff like that. So yeah. And deck techs and deck other openings of like intro packs and stuff. And playtesting, yeah. So we have Zendikar Incarnate. Oh, I think we have a foil. Turn to Frog, Blightcaster, and Embermaw Hellion. And our foil is Deadbrin Shaman. So, Embermaw Hellion is a 5 mana, 3 generic, 2 red for a 4/5 with trample. If another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1 to that permanent or player instead. It's pretty cool. Put the foils over here. So we've got, I'm hoping for Planeswalkers, definitely. There's 5 of them in the set, all in different colors. Seismic Elemental, Valor and Akros, Jehessan Thief, and Gideon's Phalanx. For 7 mana, 5 generic, and 2 white, it's an instant. You put 4 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance onto the battlefield. And if you have spell mastery, which means if there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, all creatures you control, not just the knights, gain indestructible until the end of the turn. Pretty cool. I love it. Not love it, but I like it. It was great in limited. Great at pre-release. And if you guys want to comment how your pre-release went, if you won, if you had like a really good deck but somehow you didn't win, comment down below. I'll definitely respond. We have Necromantic Summons, Godforged Sentinel, Possessed Scab, and a Goblin Pile Driver. So, 1 generic, 1 red for a 1/2 Goblin Warrior. It has protection from blue. Whenever he attacks, it gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn for each other attacking goblin. It's a big money card too. It's like 13 bucks. It's pretty cool. I love it. It's great because literally the Goblin Rabble Master and Goblin Pile Driver in standard. Oh, mono red goblins in standard. Wow. So we have Murder Investigation, Appointer of Champions, and Possessed Scab, and then we have Chandra's Ignition. So when some people say Chandra's, I say Chandra's. Doesn't matter. It's the preference. So 5 mana, 3 generic, 2 red for a sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. It's a great board wipe. I played Friday Night Magic against it, and this card beat me, so pretty cool. Yeah, I love it. And a soldier token. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure this is our 6th pack? Yeah, 6th pack. Oh yeah. Can open that for a second. Oh, Patron of the Valiant. I like this card. It's great. It was great in limited. Bomb. Patron of the Valiant, Gather the Pack, Malachor Coldblade, and Sigil of the Empty Throne. This is great for an enchantment deck. So, for like Constellation. I know that's rotating because it's in Theros, I'm pretty sure. So, Sigil of the Empty Throne. 3 generic and 2 white for an enchantment. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield. It's pretty cool. Like, a kid at my F&M plays Abzan Constellation. And with Abzan Constellation slash, I'm forgetting the word, the card name, the one that gives it, give them their toughness as their power too. I keep wanting to say Collected Company, it's not. Majoring Network, Appointer of Champions, Bounding Crisis, and a Dark Petition. So, we have a lot of 5 mana things, don't we? Yeah. So, 3 generic, 2 black for a sorcery. Search your library for a card, and put that card into your hand. Then shuffle your library. If you have Spell Mastery, if there are 2 or more instants or sorcery cards, in your graveyard, you can add 3 black to your mana pool. So it's pretty cool, because you basically get to, if you have Spell Mastery, search up a card in your deck for 2 mana. I like it. Could see standard playing Control. Maybe, I don't really see it anywhere else. But that's just me. And we have a Thopter token. Yeah. Open full of them Planeswalkers. We didn't get any mythics yet, so that's good. Or foil res, so I know we got something to look forward to. We have Acolyte of the Inferno, Godforged Sentinel, Jahazan Thief, and there's our mythic and a foil. Our mythic is Demonic Pact, 2 generic, 2 black for an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 4 life. Target opponent discards 2 cards. You draw 2 cards, and then you lose the game. It's hilarious. Like, You need to kill them before that 4th ability goes off. And then we have Angel's Tomb. It's an artifact as our foil. 3 generic for an artifact. When a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Angel's Tomb become a 3/3 white angel artifact creature with flying until the end of the turn. It would be better if it was a 4/4, I think, because then it would be more useful. But it might see standard play. And then we have an Elf Warrior. I think we are either on 9th pack? Yeah, on our 9th. We've got Swift Reckoning, Chief of the Foundry, Tower Geist, and oh, we got a foil, nice. Yavima Coast. Painlands, we don't like. I don't like them, but we'll play with them because that's the dual lands we have. Besides fetches, no more Scrylands. Bye bye. After rotation, but they're not my favorite. But we'll play with them because you make them. And our foil is Gearper Geelcrafter. Next pack. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I had a sore throat a couple days ago. I was putting this off. I think it got a little better. We've got Psychic Rebuttal, Clash of Wills, Valor and Wardens, and Priest of the Bloodrite, and a Thopter token. So, Priest of the Bloodrite, 3 generic, 2 black for a creature, 2/2. When he enters the battlefield, put a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. It's pretty good. It was a bomb unlimited. Amazing. Next pack. Come on, Planeswalkers, I know you're in here. I think I'm gonna pull a Nissa, and I think I'm really feeling a Jace, but I don't know. The last box I opened, I pulled a Chandra, so yeah. We've got Sphinx's Tutelage, Chief of the Foundry, Sigilled Starfish, and Tragic Arrogance. 5 mana again. Wow. For 3 generic, 2 white, you get a sorcery. For each player, you choose from among the permanents that player controls an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all other non-land permanents he or she controls. I would only play this in Esper control, because you have to do it to yourself, but you're only really going to have maybe 1 or 2 planeswalkers. 1 creature, maybe 2. An enchantment, I don't think so. Yeah. So that's the only thing I could see this going into. And this is just hilarious. It's 0/3 for 2, and you can tap it to scry. I think it should just be called a scryfish. I don't even know if that's a card. Might be. So, in our uncommons, we got Whirler Rogue, Sylvan Messenger, Sentinel of Eternal Watch, and a Thopter Spy Network. Pretty cool. So, it is a blue card, an enchantment, for 2 generic and 2 blue. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, put a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. So, it's okay. I don't really see it in any decks except maybe like a Thopter deck, I guess. If that's a thing. I am building one, but I don't know if it's even going to be a thing. I've got just a stack of packs, like pack wrappers. Cruel Revival, Angel's Tomb, Thunderclap Wyvern, and Hallowed Moonlight. So, one generic, one white for an instant. Until the end of a turn, if a creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. Draw a card. I mean, you could play it against, like, whip decks, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't seem that good to me. And we got a zombie token. We've got Psychic Rebuttal again. Blood Cursed Knight, Enthralling Victor, and Harbinger of the Tides. Oh, we have a foil Zendikar Incarnate. I love that guy. He was a bomb at pre-release. So, our rare, 2 blue for a 2/2. You may cast it as though it had flashed if you played 2 generic more. And when he enters the battlefield, you return target tapped creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. I think it's good. We have a foil Zendikar Incarnate. It's 4 mana, 2 generic, 1 red, 1 green. Its power is equal to the number of lands you control. It's X and 4. And a Thopter token. I'm feeling a Nissa and a Jace. I just don't, I've never felt a Gideon, that's why I never got a Gideon. Even though I did feel a Nissa last box, and I did, and I got a Chandra. So we have Sigil of Valor, Foundry of the Consuls, Blessed Spirits. Oh my god, I hate this card. I mean, it's a good card, I guess. But seriously, freaking kids dying and not all heroes die in armor. I mean, seriously? That's just horrible. And we have Kithion. I spent forever on that, and we get Kithion. I'm just gonna cry right now. So, yeah, we have the double face Planeswalker if you don't know. Kithion, Hero of Akros, is 1 white mana for a 2/1 legendary creature human soldier. At the end of combat, if Kithion, Hero of Akros, and at least 2 other creatures attack this combat, exile him, and then return him under the battlefield transformed. And you can pay 3 under our control. And you can pay 3, 2 generic, 1 white to give him indestructible. He transforms into Gideon Battleforged, a Planeswalker. He's at 3 loyalty. His +2 ability is up to 1 target creature an opponent controls attacks him during its controller's next turn if able. And his +1 ability is until your next turn target creature gains indestructible. Untap that creature. I like that ability the most. And until the end of the turn, Gideon Battleforged becomes a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible. That's still a Planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. He's just a 0 ultimate. I mean, seriously? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I like him. I like him mostly for his +1 ability, but he's awesome, I think. But he's not amazing. I'm pretty sure Liliana's the best one. Still, Blessed Spirits. Seriously? You had to do it, Wizards? Yeah, I just had to do it. Well, hopefully a Jace or a Nissa. And hopefully a Nissa or a Jace. I mean, I don't really want a Jace. I don't even need a Jace, but I'm feeling a Jace. Just feeling it. Feeling it in my mind. Did I get another? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go to Chandra. I think it's Chandra. I hope it's Chandra. No, I don't think I got Chandra. Yeah, I didn't. Prism Ring. Gather the Pack. Shaman of the Pack. And Exquisite Firecraft with a Thopter token. So we have 1 generic, 2 red, a sorcery. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player. It has spell mastery if there are 2 more instant sorcery spells in your graveyard. Wow, I cannot talk today. Exquisite Firecraft can be countered by spells or abilities. Pretty cool.